And our next movie is not only the first feature in a long time, starring television's top star, Bill Cosby, but it is also one of the worst movies of the year. In fact, I think I could just take my little mental editor and take out the words "one of" and just call it the worst movie of the year because it's really such a cynical exercise. And don't take even my word for it. Bill Cosby himself has gone on talk shows to denounce this film. The movie stars Cosby as a former CIA agent who is now a millionaire San Francisco restaurant owner when he's called out of retirement to battle an evil villainous plot to conquer the world by attacking her enemies with trained small creatures like frogs, squirrels, and rainbow trout. Cosby knows he's in trouble when hitmen attack him in the kitchen of his restaurant.
Go easy, Monroe.
Yeah, that's right. You can really turn your head and see where a bullet is ricocheting. Later, Cosby goes into battle as kind of a one-man fighting machine.
Thick door.
And no matter what he fires at it, the door doesn't go down. How funny. The door is still there. How hilarious. How highly, highly humorous. Maybe at some point there was an original inspiration for a good comedy here. I don't know. They certainly were not reluctant to spend a lot of money looking ridiculous in this movie, and sometimes that works, but not this time. The whole movie is a mess, and even though Cosby has disowned it, he cannot escape all the blame. I don't think so. In one scene, his 20-year-old daughter brings home a 66-year-old man that she wants to marry. Cosby is appalled. This guy is robbing the cradle. What does he do? He calls for a sandwich and a Coke. And then he holds the Coke bottle prominently next to his face for the rest of the scene. First it says Coca-Cola, then the next shot it says Coke, in case you missed the point. Who released this movie? Columbia. Who owns Columbia? Coca-Cola. What is Coca-Cola doing with this movie? They have a lot of products in this movie, Gene, that you can get a tie-in where you can get the product in connection with buying a ticket for the movie. I think that that is an all-time low. Bill Cosby, the richest man in show business, $67.5 million income last year, reduced to holding a Coca-Cola bottle next to his face in order to get a picture made at Columbia. He ought to be ashamed of himself.
Boy, you're upset. And you know I am too. No, I am too, because this man can be funny.
Yes.
All right, you said he's prostituted himself. I say the fact is he's disappointed his legions of fans. There will be tons of people who will go to this movie. You know, if they've seen him in Uptown Saturday Night or Let's Do It Again with Sidney Poitier years ago, he was funny. Boy, if they go, well, they feel ripped off. It'll be like, you know, getting some of his Jell-O products that he sells and finding out that there's nothing in the box. There's nothing in the can here.
That's right. Cosby owes it to himself. Everybody knows that when you do a weekly television series, you only have a little bit of time every year to make a movie.
Right.
You can make about, it's like Tom Selleck's got the same problem. You can make about one movie a year. But the plus is you got 9 months to have you and your agents look for the right script. If this is the script they found, they ought to start doing a movie every other year.
Or every leap year.
Thumbs way, way down, though, for Bill Cosby's Leonard Part 6, one of the worst movies this year.